In this video, I want to show you how to get Roblox Studio set up on your computer and kind of introduce the project that we're going to create. So first things first, if you haven't already signed up for a Roblox account, go ahead and do that. I imagine if you're a student or have been around for a few years enjoying Roblox, you've already got an account. And the good thing is anyone can become a developer. So if you've already got an account, you can start creating. So the thing that we'll do is once you have your account, let's go to roblox.com/create. And here you're going to be presented with the option to install Roblox Studio. So go ahead and click Start Creating. And what this will do is it will try to launch into Roblox Studio if you already have it installed, or it's going to prompt you to download it. You can install this on a Windows machine or on a Mac, and you can follow the same steps. So once you've downloaded Studio, go ahead and double click and install the application. And once that's installed, you'll be able to open the application itself. So let's go ahead and do that. When you open Roblox Studio for the first time, you're going to be presented with this screen that shows you all these templates. And these are great starting points if there's a particular game type that you want to create. There might be a template for it. You can go ahead and click on one of these and get started. If you haven't logged in already, you will be prompted you need to log in with your Roblox account. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this Obby. This is the project we're going to recreate ourselves from scratch. So when you click into it, you're going to see this game laid out. Now, when you open Roblox Studio, you might see a few more screens. Right now, if I click over to the View tab, you might see like the Asset Manager or the Toolbox or some other screens that are open. Go ahead and close those off to the side on this side so that we get all of this view that we can see. Let's go ahead and run this and see what it looks like. There's a couple of ways to test your game in Roblox Studio. One of those is up here on the top. You've got the file menu, and then you've got these icons right next to it. And there's this icon here that is the play button. You can also go to the test tab and then click play. And also from the home screen, you can choose play as well. So we click play, and when we get into it, if you're new to Roblox, basically the way it works is I'm on a Mac, and this works as well on a Windows machine, and you've got a mouse and you've got your keyboard, and you're going to use both to navigate within the game, as well as you're going to use your mouse and keyboard to navigate when you are creating a game within Roblox Studio. So to get used to this, you're going to usually, when you're in the game, you can use the WASD keys. So if I use W, I move forward, I use S, I move backwards, and then A to the right and D to the left. You can also use your arrow keys. It does the same thing, those 4 arrow keys. The advantage of having your mouse is that I can right click and drag, and while I'm holding the right mouse button down and drag, I can move the camera. So now I can see where I am in the game, and I can move forward. Now, you're going to press the space bar to jump, and you can use your forward and arrow keys. And then when you turn, here I'm using the arrow keys. When I use the arrow keys, it moves the camera left and right. If I use A or D, I'm running left or right. So you can kind of use a combination of either the WASD or the arrow keys. If you use WASD, then you can run in different directions. You can fall off the screen, and then it starts over. So you can use any combination that you want. The WASD lets you use the mouse so that you can use the camera. It's up to you how you want to use your controls. I kind of like using the arrow keys, and then I can turn the camera, and then I just use the forward, and then I'm kind of moving the camera as I go, and then I'm jumping and I'm missing everything because, I'm trying to do this on camera, and here we are. All right, let's go ahead and stop the game. So we're going to create our own obby, or obstacle course. To do that, let's go ahead and choose File and choose New. And then it's going to open another instance of Roblox Studio. And it's going to start with this blank template that has our spawn location. And at this point, let's click over to View, and let's show the Asset Manager, and go ahead and click Publish. And the way we do that, the reason you can also publish from the File menu, but this is an easy way to get to it. What we're doing is we're creating this and adding it to our profile on the Roblox servers, so that you can then access the game, play it, and test it on your mobile device or on an Xbox or on another computer. You can give it a name, and we'll go with the regular defaults and go ahead and click Create. Now it says, hey, successfully published, and then we go ahead and click Close. While we're under the View tab, if you click the Output window, you'll see this output, and this, you notice how it says Baseplate was published successfully. Now, as you're working, what you'll want to do is save and publish in order to keep track of all the progress you make. Now, you can save this locally, so if I click File and I choose Save to File, then I can save it on my computer and I can have a backup on my computer. And we'll replace it if you already have one. And so now at this point, if I close out, and I can go ahead and close out of the other game, and let's reopen Roblox Studio, and you then go to Recent, you're going to see this My Obby right here. This is a local file, and this is the one that I had previously. This is an old one I was testing when I was recording, but here's the current one. So if I go ahead and click that, then it'll open up, and here I am back to where I started. Alright, in the next video we're going to show you how to work with Roblox Studio and start adding parts.